Welcome back to Local 5 Live. The hemp industry is very broad. Farmers are growing for food, fiber, CBD, and more.
But regulations surrounding this crop can be widely varied, so the dispensary works to advocate for the industry.
Owners William and Nikki are here. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Let's start with something called the U.S. Hemp Roundtable. What is this?
The U.S. Hemp Roundtable is the nation's largest advocate at Washington, D.C. that focuses on hemp regulation in not only every state, but what happens at a federal level.
It's supposed to be our advocate group, or what is supposed to be doing things for the hemp industry, which, yeah, there's good and bad with that. So,
well, yeah. How is it helping an industry like yours?
Well, that's a very broad question because some of the stuff that they focus on, even for food products and regulation in the CBD world, right? We've all heard of CBD. They are trying to advocate to make sure that there's good or greater manufacturing practices for CBD, so people are buying real CBD and real hemp products, and making sure that how it's even formulated or put into certain places has a good process, so you as a purchaser or a customer will have a very safe, clean product to utilize that will have the potential impacts of what they say.
As a leader in this industry in our state, and certainly at your other locations around the nation, do you feel like there should be a uniform set of guidelines? Because right now it's sort of pick and choose state by state.
Yes, definitely. That's one of the things that we definitely advocate for, is that knowing what you're getting in your product, having your testing, having your COAs out there so that it is uniform. We're just not making a lot of things around the stigma around the products we sell. As people are making it in their basement or whatever, and it's not regulated. So we have a lot of big canna, as opposed to big pharma, in our industry that are pushing where it's the Delta 9 market, and they're trying to push the Delta 8 and stuff out, and they're using this because it's not regulated as much as their standing platform on it.
All that testing and standards, well, is really what sets you guys apart.
Yes, I mean, we are very, very picky about how our certificates of analysis look. We are very thorough in every formulation, because if we say it potentially could have this effect, we want to make sure that it's formulated and safe for a consumer. We see many products on shelves that are not tested that way, and we see many products that are not being manufactured in even such as food grade facilities where it's inspected. And that's really scary to eat something that, what you just had like a house cat walk across the table and you're making some products.
Yeah, no thanks.
This is why Lisa doesn't eat at bake sales either.
I hate buffets. So
I can't do the bake sale anymore.
Especially
just take my money.
How much did the kids actually help while they were doing it?
We have seen, though, as I'm driving, there's billboards promoting products in other neighboring states. Why has Wisconsin, in your opinion, not seen bills on our floor when it comes to legislation?
Well, after having a chance, and if the viewers would like to check out more over the next few weeks, but tonight our podcast, we're going to be going into politics.
Okay.
But legislatures and senators in the state is a very big split, but we have some very people who want to see what Wisconsin to be a drug-free state. And we will get into the details on that on our podcast. Yeah. Because having a drug-free state, that means even prescription medications and or alcohol. And if we look at how the state of Wisconsin is impacted by being that dry island, there's a lot going on down at Madison. And it's very unfortunate because there are certain people in certain industries really holding it up here in the state.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your community involvement. You're always involved in something going on, and you guys just had a successful car show, raised $1,000 for Ribbon of Hope. Congrats.
Yes, thank you.
And we also want to thank you at Channel 5 for sponsoring Locker Room. I mean, like, why do you guys choose this as a venue?
A lot of it is to get and show that our products are a good thing, and it's not some stigma that's still associated with the cannabis industry and stuff like that, that it is socially accepted now and getting the mainstream out there.
And it's a fun show to be a part of. We see your team hanging out with the players. Come and do that too.
It's a great show, Burke and Jared. They do a wonderful job on the show. It's always fun to go there. The event, the venue, and to be out in public, where that stigma that Nikki is referencing. We're not scared to be out in public anymore. We're here. There's 10 stores just here in Wisconsin alone that we're going after, and we want to be a part of the community, and that's why we're so involved with the community, because not only do we know our products can benefit the community, but the community is something that we live in, and it's a part of who we are.
It's our community. Like all of our stores, all of our employees work within their communities and stuff like that.
Well, here's a look at all of those Wisconsin locations. You can learn much more. If you see them at Locker Room, they're happy to chat with you. They love to share education with consumers. Learn more about that and see the podcast at thed8dispensary.com.
Thanks, you two.
Thank you, ladies.